Okay, I'm back this Saturday to finish up the main fab on the Mustang project. A slight change of plans. Instead of me going over and wrapping around and doing a fender exit down pipe, I'm going to do the 5-inch up pipe. So I got all the material in this week to get it fit up with a new flange, the new clamp, and also ordered, instead of me cutting up the pies and taking a day and chewing up my blade, I went in and ordered the pie cuts from Stainless Bros. So they came in already cleaned and ready to tack and fit. So I tacked those up. I cut a piece of straight out of the old material he brought me with the car. I'll show you that as well. So I'll go ahead and get this off and get it ready to weld and show you a few more things. I've also got the 4-port boost solenoid on the car already. I'll go ahead and route the vacuum lines for the gates once I finish this and get everything in place where I want it to be. Alright, I got all this off and ready to weld. As you can see, I've already fit up how I want it to sit on the car, and this isn't just a 90. You can see it has a twist to it because I want to make sure it gets out and clears the strut tower and still has a smooth transition and not any kinks, so it'll look nice on the car. Like I said, I bought these 5-inch loose radius pies from Stainless Bros online, and this is the material that I was supplied with the car, which I could have high cut a lot of this, but since it had these 2 welds in the straight, then I knew I wouldn't be able to get enough pies that I wanted, so I didn't even bother trying to use it straight, with the exception of the tip piece that I'm going to put on here, which I cut this off yesterday and went ahead and prepped it and put a finish on it so it'll blend in with the new down pipe or up pipe. And it's welded. This old piece, it's still new. He never used it. But I think I can make it come out a little nicer than that. Not to knock anybody else's, but actually got a hole right there. Anyway, let me get to it. Pie cutting isn't my favorite thing to weld on stainless. It's okay in aluminum, but when I do it in stainless, it just takes so much longer. So there won't be much talking. I'm going to get to welding and try to get some angles and some shots of this while I do it, because it takes a lot of rotation and a lot of time. I've got a lot of purge products as well, because I do purge this when I'm welding to get argon inside. I don't have a 5-inch purge cup, so I'm going to use the one-size-fits-all aluminum foil to get this ready to prep and weld. Alright, I've got this all capped off and ready to go. I'm about to start purging it, and I just wanted to mention, when you're doing the pie cuts, for me, the thing is to have it neat and uniform. Not just having a neat weld, but to have each weld look like you intentionally want it to look that way. So, if I have a 3-inch weld here, I try to do a 3-inch weld all the way around to each piece, so that when you rotate the piece, it all looks like you meant for it to be that way. Especially on a piece that's going to sit right there in your face when you open the hood. So I'm going to go ahead and get the purge turned on, let it sit for a minute, because it's going to take a few minutes on a pipe this size to get it full and ready to weld, and then I'll get to it. I'm going to go ahead and wire in one of our 4-port boost solenoid kits. These are pretty simple, similar to a 3-port. On these, the intake side goes to the compressor housing. Top port, port A, goes to the top of the wastegates. The bottom port B, goes to the bottom of the wastegates. So since we're running 2 wastegates, I'm just going to tee them together to get one line out. So I'll get this put on and show you up close, and that should be it on this setup.